Guiding your child with autism isn't always easy. It's not because there's anything wrong with the parent or that they don't know how to be a parent. It's just that they have to work so hard to get their child to engage with them. Okay, so why do they have to work so hard?
Come on, my turn.
It's because of that breakdown that occurs between the parent and the child due to the autism. The child's growth-seeking motivation is not activated. So if that is not there and the child does not want to engage with you, it makes it so hard as a parent. So what do we do? I didn't know what to do. Early memories that I have are of my son just basically ignoring me. He would walk past me like I almost wasn't there. So that grew into more self-isolating activities, more repetitive activities, to active disengagement, where he would really cry and scream if I tried to do anything with him. So what does the research say? Mothers of ASD infants are forced to spend considerable energy just obtaining their child's attention compared to mothers of typically developing infants who, assured of the infant's self-regulated interest, can focus on enhancing their joint engagements. It's easy to see why you can become frantic for engagement because you want to engage with your child so badly. You want to guide your child so badly, and that you feel like you have to get this engagement going. So you put in all the work since your child isn't putting in any of the work. ASD infants' limited responsivity impairs parents' efforts to offer the right amount and quality of input. So you have to put in like double work. So it's like, oh, do this, oh, do that, oh, come on, let's do this. And that's what I see a lot in videos when I'm reviewing them in the beginning stages of trying to learn how to guide your child. Even like when I first started working with my own son, I tried so hard when I was trying to do engagements with him. ASD infants provide parents with few leads to follow and weak, poorly timed signals that are easily missed. Parents are placed in a position where they must attempt to engage a relatively passive child by directing her behavior and compensating for her limited contributions. That's what we want to avoid. We want to avoid you feeling like you have to get something out of your child. So it's hard, but it's a shift in mindset. You need to relax. You need to really, really relax and be invitational and wait for your child to make them. I could actually have my hand out stretched for 40 seconds, 50 seconds, 60 seconds, even a minute. And, I allow that to see what happens. And a lot of times the child will respond. I could hear you saying, okay, Christine, sure, I'll be invitational. My child doesn't want to do anything with me. I can invite him all day long. But we have to start somewhere. So we have to make allowances for that. And one way to do that is just to think, I'm going to wait. I'm going to reach out my hand. I'm going to be invitational and I'm going to wait. It's not the end of the world if my child doesn't respond back to me. But you'll be surprised that 9 times out of 10, if you wait, they will. And then you could scaffold there's different techniques to use to help your child engage back with you. you can chant what you want to happen. So like building, we're building, building, building. That's a chant. Or walking, walking, walking. That's a chant. Building, building, building. If using objects is too hard, we need to revert back to no objects. Just using your body. You make a move, the child makes a move. You make a move, the child makes a move. Think about like little games that you would play with an infant almost. You know, little tickle games. I'm gonna get you. And you creep your fingers up. And you just, even that will just to get a reaction. Like, I'm gonna get your toes. I'm gonna tickle your feet. And like, creep, 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 creep. And then pause. And then tickle, tickle, tickle. I mean, I don't really like tickle games so much, but like, if you're gonna just try to pretend like you're gonna catch their toes, then you could have like, if the the child's young, and then they could pull back their leg because they don't want you to get them. So that's your child taking an action in response to your action because they don't want you to get their toe. That's an example of that. You can also try to use a regulatory pattern. I give it to you, and you put it on. I give it to you, and you put it on. I actually did end up finding a better way to reach him, and that was to learning how to be a guide. So for that, I'll be forever grateful. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I can do it. You can do it.